Pixar is known for its beautiful animation, heartwarming stories, and hilarious characters. But true Pixar fans know that in almost every movie, there's always something hidden for them to find. From inside jokes by animators to references to other Pixar characters and everything in between, these secrets are only revealed if the movie is paused at the exact right moment. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up with all the latest and greatest content from Screen Rant.
I was on TV! Did you see me? I'm a natural!
Monsters, Inc. in Frozen. When the eldest sister and Snow Queen Elsa traps their kingdom in ice, it's up to her fearless little sister Anna to find her and convince her to break the spell. While on her adventure, Anna happens upon Wandering Oaken's trading post and sauna. When Oaken turns her away, in one tiny corner of the screen, we can see a wood carving of none other than Mike Wazowski, the little green monster from Monsters, Inc. It's one of those blink and you'll miss it moments, but it is so worth the payoff if paused at the right second.
Thanks, Mike. Okay. Whoa, step back.
Crying out loud.
There you go, thank you.
Toy Story titles. In the first Toy Story movie, there's a scene in which Woody holds a meeting among the toys in Andy's room. While the meeting itself is important, look behind Woody to see some really interesting Easter eggs. All of the books on the shelf behind Woody have titles that are actually references to different Pixar animated short films. There's Knick Knack, the short about a snowman trapped in a snow globe. There's also Tin Toy, a short about a little tin drummer man whose day is interrupted by a meddlesome baby. There's also one called Red's Dream, about an abandoned unicycle who imagines a life in the circus. These references are nice nods to Pixar's early days before their feature-length films.
Papa, yeah!
So, being a ladybug automatically makes me a girl. Is that it, flyboy? Huh?
The Lion King in A Bug's Life. In A Bug's Life, a young ant named Flick is always causing trouble for his colony. When one of his accidents destroys all the food the ants had been collecting for a grasshopper named Hopper, it's up to Flick to save his colony, and he sets out to find help. He enters a metropolis called Bug City, and Flick passes something that must be paused to be appreciated. We can see a poster for the long-running Broadway version of The Lion King amidst the other labels that make up the city. One of the most successful and popular Broadway adaptations of all time, it's been running since 1998, and is still selling out theaters all over the world. Nemo in Monsters, Inc. In the much-beloved Monsters, Inc. from 2001, a little girl named Boo has escaped from her room into the monster world, and it's up to the giant fluffy Sully and the little green Mike to get her back to safety. When Sully does finally get her back in her room, she shows off her toys to him. Pausing during this scene will reveal some hidden surprises. Boo hands Sully a cowgirl doll that looks suspiciously like Jessie, the cowgirl from Toy Story 2, and an orange toy clownfish who looks just like another clownfish we know named Nemo. The thing is, Finding Nemo wouldn't come out until 2003, 2 years after Monsters, Inc. Rex Lives with Wall-E. Wall-E was released in 2008 and quickly made its name as one of the most simultaneously depressing and uplifting Pixar movies to date. Over his many years alone on the planet, Wall-E has built himself a little home filled with treasures of years gone by, and it's here we have to pause. Among the debris and clutter, we see a familiar face. Rex, the T-Rex toy from the Toy Story franchise, is there, hidden behind 2 bowling pins. This must have been an amazing opportunity for animators to fill the world with nostalgia, and Rex really stands out.
What the?
Incredible comic book cameo. At one point, Nemo is fished out of the ocean and deposited into an aquarium in a dentist's office. As Nemo tries to escape, his father and Dory force Nigel the pelican to fly into the office and chaos ensues. A little boy listens to the clatter from the waiting room, and if we pause here, we can see that he's actually reading an Incredibles comic book. Due to come out the following year in 2004, hilarious drive-in titles. A recurring Easter egg goldmine in the first 2 films is the Radiator Springs Drive-In Movie Theater. In a post-credits scene from the first movie, we can pause and see that on the sign for the drive-in, the animators have written titles of the movies they're showing that night. Toy Car Story, Monster Trucks Inc., and A Bug's Life. All car-themed versions of some of our favorite Pixar classics. In Cars 2, we see McQueen pass the theater again, and what's playing this time is The Incredibles.
Let's go home and play.
Sid's future career. With Andy now 17 and going to college, life isn't the same for his beloved toys. Though he plans to take Woody with him, the other toys get packed up and accidentally get put out on the curb to be thrown out. Here, we're reintroduced to someone we knew from the first movie. There's something a little familiar about the man coming to collect the garbage. If we pause and look closely, we can see he's wearing the same skull t-shirt as Sid, the troubled neighbor from the first movie.
You're breaking ranks, Ranger.
Heimlich in Toy Story 2. In the second Toy Story from 1999, Woody winds up being stolen by a toy collector, and it's up to Buzz and the gang to rescue him. They make their way across town, and while Buzz is pushing his way through some leaves and grass, he casually brushes aside a branch. On that branch, if you look closely, is Heimlich, the caterpillar from A Bug's Life. This could be any caterpillar, but the blooper reel during the credits confirms that it is the caterpillar we know and love. Both Heimlich and Flick make a cameo appearance, talking about how excited they are to be on set for their first day of shooting, before being carelessly swiped away by Buzz.
Elastigirl.
Mr. Incredible.
Elastigirl's new costume. In the first Incredibles movie, we meet Bob and Helen Parr, or Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. Now in a time when superheroes are unpopular, they're trying to live a simple life out of the spotlight. But after Bob is pulled back into his superhero gig, he goes to have a new suit made by Edna. When the family must come to his rescue, they discover their own super suits and decide to put them on. When Elastigirl is infiltrating Syndrome's base, she pauses to check out her new supersuit. But it's clear in that moment that she's judging a little more than her suit when she sighs in disappointment. Don't worry, Elastigirl, we think you look great.
See you soon, amigo.
So, what did you think of these moments? Have you paused any movies to find out what's hidden? Did we miss any moments that you didn't? Let us know in the comments. And remember to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with Screen Rant.